Hi, this is a quick guide to how to use the C64Dreams tool. This tool basically automates the process of installing C64Dreams files into an existing or vanilla Launchbox installation. So once you've downloaded the tool, this is the executable. Now you won't be able to do much until you set some settings, a couple of paths in the settings tab. So we need to set the Launchbox root directory. So if we go into install Launchbox, this one is the root directory. So we select that. And then we want the C64Dreams root folder. So this is, you have to be a little careful here because the naming convention of the folder structure is a little confused. You've got two nested C64Dreams folders. You want the uppermost, basically. So it's this one here, not that one. The app will tell you if you've chosen an incorrect directory anyway. So once you've set those locations, these install buttons will be available. This also tells you about whether you've installed them or not. So you can go ahead and install the C64Dreams folder, files rather. And if I bring up Launchbox, you should be able to see once it starts running, I refresh it, it starts to install the C64Dreams files. So I'll just skip this bit to the end of the installation process as it takes a bit of time. So there we go. The files have been imported successfully. It's worth installing the other files as well. So if we just go to the hotfix, so you need this folder here, the full title, and that will import that. And finally, the magazines module. Again, you want the full folder with the version number in it. And there we have it. So you'll see that all three C64Dreams file types have been installed. So you can check the installation by going to the games list, refreshing this, and if it's been installed correctly, you will see a list of all the games that come with C64Dreams. This is also useful for checking if you've got a game you want to import. For example, Pig's Quest, you can do a search, you can see that that doesn't come with the original installation. But yeah, that's a good check to see whether it's installed. Now at this point, you can use some of the utilities. So you can access some of the C64Dreams utilities. This is a good one to use. You can change things like RetroArt settings, etc. You can also open the utilities folder. So this is all the utilities contained within C64Dreams. And you can also launch the C64Dreams RetroArch. For those who don't know, C64Dreams has its own RetroArch installation. So there it is. So yeah, this can launch that basically. So if we give that a click, there we go. So this is the C64Dreams RetroArch installation. So they're the utilities. I'll come back to this bit in a little bit. So now let's say if you want to add a game that you have, this tool basically coordinates all the files necessary to conform to the C64Dreams ecosystem. So let's import a Pig's Quest. And then if we find the file, so you're looking for the game file, the ROM essentially. I haven't got the SID file for that, but I have got the manual. So let's go into add game. Here's the manual. You don't need the custom command for most games. That's just there just in case you need it. It's a bit more technical. The review path. Now, the reviews are basically just a pointer towards the right magazine and the right page, essentially. So if you go into C64Dreams in your Launchbox installation, find the magazines. I'm just going to pick one just randomly. So let's go for Zap issue 12. And let's put page 12 for that. I happen to know it's Piggy 18. Team publisher was Protovision. Notes, we can get those from the net or just something. Pigs Quest. I'll just grab a paragraph just for demonstration. Now, this other thing is you can add images as well. So if we go to add game, we'll put the clear logo in there. We'll put the box front in there. And we'll put a screenshot in there. There we go. Tick this box here to also update the Launchbox database. Now, this just as it is, will just install the game files and also put the images in the right place. Doing this will also update the Launchbox XML, which will mean you don't have to manually import it into Launchbox yourself. This also just warns you if there's already an entry in the database. It's worth doing that just to kind of forewarn you. And then you make a decision about whether you want to overwrite it or not. So this has done it successfully. And again, if we go to Games List now, and if we search on Pigs, there we go, a Pigs Quest. We have it there. So if we launch Launchbox now, we should see a Pigs Quest against the C64Dreams installation. So if we do all games, you'll see that's the installation. And if we put Pig Quest. Oh. There it is. So this is a Pigs Quest, and you'll see the artwork there. So that is installing now. Oh, just to start that up again, you may have noticed there were some images missing, some icons, and also in Big Box, there's images missing for certain things. Come on, Launchbox. So yeah, you'll see that, for example, C64Dreams doesn't have any icons. These are the generic computer icons. So what you can do in the tools is you can install some pre-made images, basically. Now, what you will need to do, going back into Launchbox, it might be that the images don't work anymore because of Launchbox is used to a new system of using media packs potentially. So you need to set up some media packs. You go through Tools, Manage, Themes and Media. First of all, select icons. You only get one icon. Choice, so install it to both. So that's done. And now go to Platform Clear Logos. Choose whichever you want. These are the ones I prefer. So install that and apply platform clear logos to both, and you'll see a tick there, which means you're set up. Now you need to restart the app just for it to register those media packs. And there we go. So we've got nostalgic platform icons. You get a choice here, but we're using the light color logos. Make sure you install it to the media pack you're using. It's always wise to do a backup just in case, and then click install. So that's done. And now if we run Launchbox first, you'll see that the icons have been populated for all the C64Dreams files. And if we launch Big Box, and if we go to the different views, so let's have a look at platform categories. So you'll see there's a custom C64Dreams icon there. And platforms wise, you will see that there's the custom icons for those basically. Future me butting in, you've also got playlist images, which you can change as well. So that's about it. You can, just to cover something very quickly, you can change the icons that you install. So you just go into your app root folder, go into files, and you'd basically change what you install by changing these files here. Just replacing them, but just make sure they have the same names. So that's about it. I hope that's helpful, and take care.